Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance, and this is a GW Panther and it's being driven by BlaecHrim, and he's on the west spawn of Arctic region, which is otherwise known as the Mannheim Line, and is also a depiction of the winter war between Russia and Finland. Now, as many of you may know, the GW Panther never existed. It was only a wooden drawing or wooden mock-up that was actually made. The Germans were going to build a whole series of weapons carriers, which they call guerrillas. Not the Tier 5 guerrilla, but a series of SPGs of various types, and one of the designs was called Guerrilla 1215, and Guerrilla 1215 was the GW Panther, supposed to be built on the chassis of the Panther tank, but they never got around to making it. It was due to be made in 1945, but of course the war ended before production could begin. The wooden mock-ups were made in January of 1943. Okay, he's got an M44, which is well forward of where he should be. Rounds out, and he gets a lovely strike there and wipes it out. Great shot, 96 hit points. It looks like one of his allies has turned his vehicle over. Now it says here that the ally was the Su-122-44. Can't see him on the map at the moment, but they are down to tanks at this moment. Got a stunning on that KV-1 and 136 damage. Okay, he's going after the KV-1 again. No, there he is. Right, the shell bounced off that KV-1 just then. Rounds out, and he kills the KV-1. Brilliant shot. So that's his second kill. The M44 and the KV-1. Yes, I suspect that the Su-122 turned himself over and died in the process. He must have flipped himself. Though where he did it, I don't know. Okay, he's loaded, ready to go. It's an AMX 1375. Can you get it? Rounds out. Ooh, near miss. It's way too close. He's not inside. He's just got a ridgeline over there, but that 1375 is a fast light tank. He could get over here rather quickly if he was so minded, but he's actually engaged with enemy tanks, and there's a 1375 on his own team who's preventing him going anywhere. Okay, he's loaded, ready to shoot. He fires, and he wipes out that 1375. So that's 262 hit points and another kill. So he's got 3 kills so far. And there's a whole gaggle of tanks coming down the west route. A Cromwell, a 3485 and an AMX 12 ton. Looks like the 12 ton's gone into the dip. These two are close together, the Cromwell and the 34. And he wipes out the Cromwell. 293 hit points. That's his 4th kill. Is he going for a record? Seems so. And he's going for that T-3485 now. He's 2/3 of the way through his load cycle. Still don't know where that AMX 12 ton's got to. If he is still there, he might pop up at the dip at around about G2, G3. I've lost sight of the others. There he is. Yes, he is there. That's exactly where he is. And he's using the ridgeline, but it won't help him. And he's just killed the 12T as well. The 12 ton's gone down. That's magnificent. 159 hit points. That's his 3rd kill. It was where I thought it would be. Now he's got a Panzer IV-H. It's on the centre area. Okay, he's using a bit of a ridgeline as well to protect himself, but it won't help him from BlaecHrim's shells coming in. And that's his 6th kill. He's got a Top Gun. He's just wiped out that Panzer IV-H, and he's got his Top Gun. And he's very happy. Just put a big yes in chat. Right, now can he get a couple more? There's not many of the enemy left. There's only 4 of the enemy left. Okay, they've got 7 on their team, but there's only 4 of the enemy. And he's fired that IKB, and he gets a lovely hit there. 335 hit points, 4 critical hits. Must have taken out some crew members on that tank, on that TD. He's backing away, but he's heading towards that M44. If he's not careful, he'll get shotgunned from behind. The M44 is lining him up. Yeah, he's going to come up behind him. And BlaecHrim gets there before him, and that's kill number 7. Takes out the IKB. Brilliant shot. Now he's on a roll. He really is happy. Now he's looking for more targets. He wants more kills. 1 more kill and he gets a Radley Walters. He's loaded. He's ready to go. He's got a very fast loading crew on this GW. I mean, from his rating, I think we can suggest that he probably plays it quite a lot. Okay, the Nashorns down in the dip at the far end on the east side. Rounds out. And he kills it! 111 hit points! And he wipes out the Nashorn. That's his Radley Walters. 8 kills. There's only 2 Arty left on the enemy team. One's the GW Panther. I think the other one's an FV304. No, it's an AMX-13AM. Right. And he's loaded already. So he is a very fast loader on this GW. His crew are not running consumables either, so they must be a highly skilled crew. But they're loading much, much faster than anyone else. Okay, he needs the other tanks to find that GW for him. And the AMX, and they're probably at the back. I doubt if they'll be that much closer. I think they'll be guarding the cap. So probably in the A row or down the 0 line. If so, the STRV is going to find one of them very shortly, because he's going up the 0 line now. Yes, he's found the GW right at the back of the map. Zeroing in the aim and rounds out. Oh, that's unfortunate that. 35 hit points of damage, 2 critical hits, but the round landed too late. Now he knows where the AMX is. It's been killed. He wants this last tank, this last Arty, but it's taken out by the STRV M42, and that's the end of the battle. So let's have a look at the end of battle stats, and it's a 2nd class tanker, only a 2nd class for BlaecHrim in the GW Panther. He also picked up a Bruiser medal for scoring at least 5 critical hits, module damages or crew incapacitations. He picked up a Radley Walters medal for getting at least 8 kills, and that's exactly what he got. He picked up a high caliber for doing the most damage, at least 20% of the total hit points of the enemy team. And he picked up a Top Gun for getting at least 6 kills. On the team scores, he came top in damage, 2,365 hit points. He came top on kills with 8. And he came top on base XP of 922 experience points. He fired 12 rounds, only 12, 7 direct hits, 7 penetration, 5 splash, damage of 2,365 hit points, all at more than 300 meters. He hit 9 of the enemy, he killed 8 of them. He did stun assist of 177 hit points and got 4 stuns in. On a standard account, he earned 23,861 credits. After deductions for ammunition, he took away 10,421 credits. He earned base XP of 922, and that was times 2 for the first victory of the day, so he takes away 1,844 experience points. Well done, BlaecHrim. Another Radley Walters for our collection. Extremely fast reload team. You must have at least 4 or 5 skilled crew on that Arty, and you must have played it an awful lot to be able to reload as quickly as you do. Phenomenal action, and more power to your Arty battles. If you enjoyed this replay, please do give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully I'll see you in the next replay.